So if you guys been looking for a build to compete with Negotiator's Dilemma in clearing legendary missions, well, I found a build for you guys that's not as squishy and allows for a lot of mistakes and able to still clear these legendary missions solo. Yes, so if you're looking for the best solo build in TU15 for legendary missions, this right here is going to be it. And there's a lot of reasons why. As you guys can see here, I'm able to take these heavies, right? Like I'm over here handling this all by myself, and it is pretty impressive. And just look at those crits. 1,000,000. This is so easy. Just so much damage you have going out. And even if you lose that shield that you guys see, hey, you can still make it out of there. You just have to learn how to play with it. It's still a very useful tool in clearing legendary missions. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I've been having a ton of fun still using it. So in this video, we'll be showing you the full build breakdown. But as you guys are seeing, look at these guys. They just had no chance. So if you guys are ready for the build, well, let's get into it. Because seeing these numbers just pop up on the screen are making you guys more interested. So let's get into it. So if you guys might have noticed, yes, we are running the Kingbreaker. And if you guys didn't notice already, the Kingbreaker has been updated to the TKB skin because it is the main version of that. Now, this one has 126,000 damage, 650 RPM with 50 round mag. We have assault rifle damage, health damage, and damage to targets out of cover. I have leveled this up to level 5 expertise, so I plan on fully upping this up to, I think I'm 8 now, so we'll try to get that as soon as we can. But yeah, that is my go-to assault rifle. Now, it does have perfect flatline because it amplifies damage by 20% to pulse enemies, and that's why it's so good. Now, it does have a 5% critical hit chance scope. It has 20 round magazine. I do have the link laser pointer for the underbarrel, so I can always pulse the enemy whether I hit the body shots or the headshots, and the muzzle brake with 5% critical hit chance. Now with the rock and roll, this is the ACS. You can use either one. I actually like the rock and roll because it does have the perfect extra, which is a 50% magazine capacity. So that means I have 30 rounds versus 20 rounds. Now this one has shotgun damage, damage to armor, and damage to targets out of cover. Now it has critical hit chance and it also fits the link laser pointer, so it's great for this build. So link laser pointer on both, so you are going to be running the technician class. Y'all can see I am running 1.5 million armor with 333,000 health. Now for the mask, I am running the Fenris mask. Now this gives me weapon damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and a critical hit chance mod. It gives me that 10% assault rifle. Now you could put this either on the holster or the knee pads, and you would be perfectly fine as long as you spec everything the same. So those are the two. You can't change it out for the chest or the backpack. Now we are running the Heartbreaker set, which you guys probably saw. So the 2-piece gives us that 15% assault rifle damage. The 3-piece gives us that 15% weapon handling. And the 4-piece headshot supply pulse for 5 seconds. So whether you hit a person in the head or the chest, it doesn't matter with us because we have the link laser pointer. Now if you don't run the link laser pointer, then you either need to run a pulse or you need to hit those headshots to apply the pulse. So I honestly feel like sometimes, especially on the console side, the headshots sometimes get a little bit tough when they're further away. So you might lose that stack. So that's the only thing to keep you guys with that stack. The link laser pointer helps with that. Now, weapon hits on pulsed enemies add a stack up to 1% bonus armor and 1% damage to pulsed enemies for 50 stacks. Now, since we are running the chest piece, that's going to go up to 100. So we can get an extra 100% bonus armor, 100% damage to pulsed enemies. Now, we have weapon damage, we have critical damage, and we have a critical hit chance mod. Now, this one does have an additional 4% armor on the chest piece. For the holster, we have our second piece of Heartbreaker with armor, critical chance, and then I have 3% armor expertise on this one. For the knee pads, we have our third piece of Heartbreaker with armor and critical chance, and there is no upgrades, but it is proficient. And then obviously on the gloves, we have armor and critical damage, and then we do have 3% expertise bonus armor on this one. And then finally, we have the Memento backpack with weapon damage, armor, skill tier, and critical hit damage. It is proficient. I haven't upgraded this one just in case you guys are wondering where it's at. And then we have the talent kill confirm, which all of you by now should know is an amazing talent, and it works really good with the Heartbreaker because we will have 30% weapon damage, 30% skill efficiency, and 3% armor regen. And then every time I pick up a trophy, I'm gonna get 40% bonus armor, and then I'm gonna get 15% weapon damage and 5% skill efficiency. So I get a lot of bonuses from this build, and that's why I'm able to be tanky not only with the Heartbreaker because I'm building that bonus armor when I'm getting those shots, but I'm also getting bonus armor for the Memento. So these two pieces together actually work amazing. If we look at the stats, you'll see we are running 50% crit chance, 91% crit damage, 75% headshot damage, 20% health damage, and then we have the 18% damage to targets out of cover. Now, if we head over to our armor, we're sitting just under 1.5 million armor and 330,000 health. Now, for the skills, I am running the assault turret. So the assault turret is going to be tier 2 because of the technician giving us 1 tier and then already having a yellow. So it actually works out good. Plus, it's going to get that skill efficiency once I get that 30% max stack from the backpack. And then we pair that up with the Crusader Shield, which is going to be tier 6 because it has 4 blues on here, 1 yellow, and then we have 1 from the technician class. So a lot of greatness coming out of this build, and the shield does work really good. It just holds up as long as you pair it right when it's about to go down. Just shoot it down. You can use this, as you guys saw. I was using it effectively even post the nerf to the Crusader Shield, so it still works very good in PvE. All right, guys, but that is the build right there. And if you guys have been looking for a new solo legendary build to use, well, this might be the one for you. Like I said, as soon as you start picking up those trophies and you start seeing that extra bonus damage when you're already at max stack, it's pretty impressive at how hard this build hits, right? And I'm not saying with this build you guys are all going to be able to clear legendary, because legendary is still very tough to do, because it's all about learning the map, playing it a few times, and learning those spawn points. And once you learn those spawn points, at least you will be set up with the right tools to actually beat this mission. This build will take you from start to finish. So it wasn't hard at all. I made a lot of mistakes in this run and I was clearing it pretty easy. So have some fun, enjoy the build, and let me know what you guys think and what build are you currently using to complete solo legendary. Is it Heartbreaker, or are you still running with some of the older builds like Negotiators or even the Hunter's Fury shotgun build? And that's it for the build, guys. Remember, if you guys enjoyed the build, leave a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, use the comment section down below. I'll let you guys finish off with this section of the legendary mission before we wrap up the video. But that's it for me, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, ain't nothing but skills out.